Hello everyone, my name is Isra Samor, and for my advocacy project, I interviewed Mustafa Solman, a national organizer for Students for Justice in Palestine. We met via Zoom to talk about advocacy, student power, and building long-term justice movements. Here's a screenshot of our interview. Unfortunately, his baby was sick, so I blurred him out. He asked that he would not be visible, and I did say we could reschedule, but he was pretty chill about it. But we are going to do another interview this weekend, which was really nice of him. Mustafa supports over 350 campus chapters across North America. Not just him, but some of his team members as well. He mentors student leaders, helps organize national campaigns, and protects students facing repression. A big part of his role is making sure that their student voices are heard and supported across campuses. And I added some maps of the campuses protesting. And then not only the one from America, but these protests and encampments at college campuses around the world, not just America as well. And this is just a message from their website to their universities of the student movement for Palestinian liberation. We as students will reclaim our power on campus, and it's really just to support the students at these universities. His advocacy style is grounded in solidarity, collective power, and resistance. He doesn't just protest, he builds relationships and strategies. He really embodies what we learned about transformational advocates, pushing for justice while building people up, which I thought was important. And he states students have always led movements. For data-driven decisions, while they don't collect data in a traditional corporate way, they do track growth, chapter reach, social media impact, and student feedback. They prioritize real stories and student voices over just numbers, which I found really powerful. And I added a graph here of just schools that were like mostly like pro-Palestine encampments and throughout the universities. So SJP builds student capacity through national conferences, teach-ins, webinars, and leadership toolkits. Mustafa emphasized the importance of education and advocacy, giving students the tools to organize and protect themselves on campus. And, on their website, this is something that's going on, but, it says 12 students across the state had their visas revoked this week, and, just to protect them from ICE and off the campuses, because this is supposed to be a safe space for students. So there's a lot of resources on how to protect the students and immigrants with green cards and just students in general protesting. So they do offer a lot of that. For their assessing and evaluation, they do a lot of reflection-based evaluation, like group debriefs, peer feedback, and post-campaign analysis. The focus is on learning through action and building stronger leaders after every initiative. So that's really important for them. Alignment with my advocacy. My own advocacy focuses on creating inclusive, justice-based education. I want to integrate awareness of Palestine into school environments safely and intentionally. SJP's mission directly aligns with this, and I'm excited to partner with them. And I created just a diagram of my goals and their goals, and I just added that as well. How they advocate for others. Mustafa shared stories of protecting students from suspension or threats. He works with legal organizations, connects students with media allies, and makes sure they are not isolated. His work proves that advocacy also means having someone's back. And those are just some quotes that you said throughout the interview. But And then some final thoughts or aha moments. My biggest takeaway was this quote, the quote from Mustafa: "Students have always led movements." It reminded me that young people have real power. I left the interview feeling inspired to stay active, speak out, and use education as a tool for liberation. And I think that's really important. Just, students keep showing up and, showing up and building a community. I think that's really important. These are just the references I got from, their webpage mainly and the interview with Mustafa. And I just want to say thank you so much for listening and have a great day.